It is Joshua once again. God bless you for joining. This is part two of resolving the economic pandemic. We ended with the importation ban. We are saying that when we do that, we are going to trigger the local production that is going to create employment for the teeming masses who don't have jobs. So these are crucial things that we have to do. Okay, then after that, we are going to look at second-hand products. Second-hand products. When we look at this second-hand clothing that is in the economy, it is spiritually not good to even wear somebody's used clothes. So in the future that we are trying to build, we are not going to encourage these used clothing that are imported from other lands into this land, because we are going to start our local garment industry, which is going to produce enough all manner of garments for us to wear, original garments. We are not second class people. So we should take note about that. So what we are saying is that these used clothing sellers, they should begin to reduce their prices, because very soon we are going to have an economy where garments, original garments are there. If you don't reduce to sell these products, you are going to lose all your investment. Reduce it and recover some of your investments whilst there is the opportunity. Because when this garment industry starts, we are going to make sure that these products are banned. They will not be bought anymore. Nti ɛbɛyɛ wo kakra. So we should take note and try to abide by some of these things that we are talking about. Then we are talking about used cars. We have so many used cars from Korea, other countries scattered all over Accra. Every corner they are there. Some stand for so many years, they are not buying them because their prices are high. The private man is so much profit sensitive that he will not reduce it to sell. What we are going to do is that cars which are 15 years and over will be scrapped. They will no longer be on the road because they are hazards on the road. They are the reason why accidents are rampant. So these cars will be parked. And we are saying that these car dealers, used car dealers, should now reduce their prices so that those who can afford new ones can buy them for the road. If you can't buy it and your car is scrapped because it is overaged, then you have lost it, because we will not sacrifice society anymore, the safety of society, because of your personal interest, because of the money that you are going to get by putting those rickety cars on the road. That is what we should take note of. So the prices of these cars should be reduced so that you can also recover some investment, because very soon we are going to have an auto industry where we are going to produce fresh cars. So if these your cars continue to be parked there and these industries begin, nobody there will even be a ban on used cars, and they will all be scrapped. You will no longer make any money out of it. So car dealers should reduce their prices and gain little profit, recover some money or investment for themselves, because the future that we are going to forge is not going to cater for their used cars anymore. That is what I want the car dealers also to note. So what is going to be the alternative for these cars that are going to be scrapped? We are going to encourage or build a mass transportation system so that those whose car are parked can resort to it. Then the teeming masses, the poor who don't have means of commuting, can also fall on it. So that is what we want to do. So there is an alternative. We are going to build a reasonable economy to help all of us. Individual interest is going to be sacrificed for the national good, the national comfort. We want equity to be in the system because it is a new world order, a positive new world order, not the negative one that the kings of the world are planning. This is a positive new world order where there is equity and there is fairness, there is justice, and there is peace. So we should take note of that. So what are we going to do? The local industry. We know Apostle Sappho is so visible at the moment in the production of equipment and all manner of inventions. What we are going to do is that for the things that he has, various inventions that he has done, we are going to set up industries for all of them for mass production. That is going to create massive jobs for the people in the country. So that is the industrialization that we are talking about. We already have the men. They are there, but they have been sidelined by politicians for their selfish interest. Because when they help these people, they will not get any kickbacks from them. So they don't do it. But we are going to use them for the benefit of the economy. Nature talents. There are a lot of talents. Asidu and other people. We are going to talk to them. We are all to volunteer our gifts and our talents. Think about solving problems of society better than the personal interest of getting rich. So that is what we are going to do. So that is said. Then after that, we are going to look at raising funds. The government is in charge at the moment and it is taking taxes. But what we are going to do is that the governance ministry has an NGO and we seek to spearhead development. So just like Moses called on the people of Israel to contribute towards the building of the temple, we should also contribute generously towards this project through the Restored World Organization. I have the vision, I don't have the money. It will have to take the generosity of the people to let this dream come to pass. And you see, it is not you. Maybe you think that when you help me, you are going to make me powerful. It is not you who is going to make me powerful. I am already powerful. The wealth of the nations, if you have listened to my previous message, you will see that I have become the adopted son of God. And as per Revelation chapter 21 verse 7, everything has been given to me. So the wealth of the nation is a matter of time. Everything will come under my control. So you are not the one going to make me powerful. We want to solve problems. Instead of giving your money to churches who expand church buildings in the name of saving souls, whilst the poor, the members are suffering, these are avenues that you can support generously because it is going back to create jobs for you. It is going back to build for you to have comfortable accommodation, to create food for you, get better food for you to eat so that the many health diseases that we have can be reduced. This is what we seek to do. So reason with us and help us because we mean well. So that is about fundraising. Then what we are going to say again about price reduction is that we are calling on all and sundry in business, the private sector. I've already said that the future is not for the private sector to flourish. No. It is now for the national good. So all the policies are going to be against privatization because the future, as the Bible has projected, is one that is going to be of equity. So what we are saying is that businesses should consider reducing their prices to 50%. I've already said that we should assume a worst case scenario of war where you lose everything. We are starting from zero, you don't have anything. So reduce your prices to 50% and bear the losses. Recoup a little part of your investment. You have MTN, Vodafone, and these big companies, they have reported so much profit and shared to their owners over a long period of time. Now is the time for them to also help the economy by reducing prices and let their owners also bear some losses in the name of the economy, so that it will trigger a new order of production so that the country can have a new glory and project towards development. So that is it about price reduction. So if prices are being reduced 50%, then cost of input should also be reduced 50% so that there will be a balance. So you go and buy it at 50% cost and you sell it at 50% price. There is a balance. So that is what we are advocating. Because you see, not only the big businesses, the small businesses are all supposed to do the same. Because what we are going to do is that we are going to begin production. The nation itself is going to start businesses producing almost everything. So if you are a single businessman, you cannot compete with the nation. Like the bread sellers whose prices are so high, foodstuffs so high, everything so high, making the economy so difficult to dwell in. We are going to produce everything. So if you keep your goods and you don't reduce them at this time to gain some profit, when we start this production, you will lose everything because we'll make sure that nobody even buys it anymore. We want to kill private interest because it doesn't help the national good. It doesn't help the majority of the people who are suffering. That is what we want everybody to take note of. Then we want to talk about renegotiation of all national contracts. Every business that is in this country is going to be renegotiated. There is not going to be any taxes, but private, what I say is that every talent in the economy was raised by society. You were nobody. It is society that groomed you from your birth up to the point that you discovered yourself and you set up a business. So under no circumstance should you become so powerful and own everything and even rub shoulders with the economy. It doesn't happen anywhere. So whatever idea that you're able to bring up, the nation gets 50% of it. So the nation gets 50% ownership to support the vulnerable, the disabled, and all those people in society. So that is what we are going to do. So all businesses, the Anglo Gold, all the other foreign businesses, we are going to renegotiate these contracts to 50-50%. Government will have 50% ownership. You can't come to another person's land and extract oil and everything and take it away, then the people are continuing to suffer. That is never done. The world has been crafted that way by the devil and his agents, but the order has changed now. It's the time for the positive new order, positive new world order, where there is fairness. When these principles operate everywhere in this world, there will be fairness. Because privatization is what is creating unfair competition. Everybody wants to show off, be rich. So crooked means they will use to get money. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to renegotiate all contracts across board. Make sure that the nation gets 50%. So they should begin to work and and change things now. Because that is the future that I'm projecting to you. That is what is going to happen. And nobody can change it. And me, Joshua, have been groomed for 42 years now. Nobody can kill me. You can't kill me. Physically, spiritually, you can't kill me. I have been groomed for this assignment. What I say is that I wear a spiritual gun, which is called righteousness, and the devil fears it. You see, I am the boss of hell, and hell even is supposed to preserve me. So hell will not even allow you to even hurt me. So nobody should fear about what I'm doing. I know if you are a human being, you are doing this thing, you will easily be killed. But I've crossed that. I'm a lion, and lions, no other animal preys on them. That's why I always say I'm not a sheep. Sheep are meant for sacrifice, but lions are rulers. So God bless you. I will end this over here. I think I've even exceeded my time. God bless you. We'll add some more later on. Amen.